When starting work on a new orchard, you will meet the harvest supervisor. You will be introduced to the orchard and provided with important information. The induction manual provides you with information about the rules, picking requirements, and safety aspects of the orchard. You will also be explained such things as where to park your car, speed limits, the location of toilets. You will be provided with the Citrus Harvest Handbook, which outlines all of the information presented in these videos, and any other information that will make your work more successful and safer. Do not use tractors or machinery unless you are authorized to do so. Training will involve a demonstration and assessment on the correct and safe use of the tractor or machine. Do not ride on bin trailers. Do not ride in bin trailers. Do not consume alcohol at the farm. Do not leave rubbish in the orchard. Take all of your rubbish out of the orchard. Do not place personal items beside the bin. Your items are at risk of being damaged by machinery. Put your personal items in a safe place. Do not bring children onto the farm. You need to be properly dressed and have the appropriate equipment for safe and efficient harvest work. Apply sunscreen to all parts of the exposed body. Wear a hat and safety glasses. Flexible armed glasses are often more comfortable than stiff armed glasses. Wear a long sleeve shirt with strong weave fabric. A high visibility shirt is safer around machinery. Use a fruit picking bag. Select a bag suitable to your safe carrying capacity. Mandarins are sometimes picked into special rigid padded bags. Wear soft fabric gloves. Replace the gloves when broken or too dirty. Damaged fruit can be on the tree. Pick this fruit, but do not put it in the bag. Throw this fruit away. Throw away all fruit that are split or diseased. Do not pick in the rain or if fruit are wet from the rain or morning dew. Only pick the trees once fruit and leaves are dry. If you see a fruit with a stem, break off the stem before putting it in the bag. Do not throw the fruit into the bag. Bring your hand down to the bag and place it into the bag. Do not pick up any fruit that have fallen onto the ground. Do not pick fruit into buckets. The harvest supervisor will not let you start picking in the morning until the air temperature is about 12 degrees centigrade. You will also not be able to pick in summer if it gets too hot. Do not overfill picking bags. Fill it with fruit level to the top of the bag. Do not place the ladder on trees with fruit remaining on the lower parts of the canopy. First pick the lower parts of the canopy, and then use the ladder to pick the upper part of the canopy. At the end of the day, shake out the bag to remove any leaves, twigs, or insects that may have fallen into the bag. To unload fruit, hang the bag over the bin. Hold the side of the bin, as this will help to support your back as you lower the bag. Lower the bag using your arms to carry most of the weight. Unhook the straps and slowly lift the bag to gently release the fruit into the bin. Do not drop the fruit into the bin. Always lower the bag into the bin before unloading. Do not put the bag on the side of the bin. Always hang the bag directly into the bin, ready to be lowered. After unloading the fruit, check the fruit and remove stems from any fruit. Do not use bins that have any dirt or debris. Clean the bin out with a rag or brush until clean. Do not underfill bins with fruit. You might be asked to fill the bin properly wasting your valuable picking time. Fill bins level to the top. You can move a bin by rotating it on its side. To do this, first lift the side of the bin by bending the knees and keeping the back straight. Lift the bin onto its side. Then twist the bin around and roll it to its new position. Mandarins are harvested by clipping fruit with special snips. There are different kinds of snips. See the separate video or the Citrus Harvest Handbook for more information. To clip the fruit, lightly lay the snips on top of the fruit at the base of the stem and snip the fruit. Snip the fruit as low as possible to the base of the stem. Do not leave high stems. High stems will damage and puncture other fruit. Trim off stems that are too high. Be careful not to scrape or cut fruit with the snips. Do not cut bunches of fruit down, as this can damage next season's fruiting wood. Do not pull fruit down. This can damage the top of the fruit. Use a ladder to pick high fruit. Double clipping is used to pick mandarins not in close reach, or on some orchards it is a requirement for snipping all fruit. Snip the fruit at an easily accessible spot about 2 to 10 centimeters above the fruit. Bring the fruit closer to yourself, then snip the fruit. On some orchards, mandarin picking bins might be covered with a cloth to protect them from sun and heat damage. Do not throw mandarins into picking bags. Always place the fruit into bags. To carry a ladder, place one hand at the shoulder height rung and the other hand at the hip height rung. Lift and move the ladder whilst it's in a vertical position. Do not place both hands on the same rung. This gives low stability and can cause injury to yourself or others. Picking ladders are slightly curved. The curve should be facing towards you. Do not use a ladder with the curve facing away from you. Position the ladder on strong branches of the tree. Move the ladder around until it feels secure. Do not place the ladder in between trees or on weak branches. If the soil is raised or mounded along the tree line, do not position the ladder so it is on an angle. Always position the ladder so the rungs are level to the horizon. On mounded plantings, platform ladders should also not be positioned on an angle. Position platform ladders straight onto the tree. Be careful of not dragging irrigation lines when moving the ladder around trees. If it is moved, put it back to its place. Always lift the ladder over irrigation lines. Do not climb up ladders with bags near filled with fruit. It's heavy work and increases the risk of you falling off the ladder. Climb up to the top of the tree with an empty bag, pick fruit and work your way down the tree, filling the bag. Do not stand on one side of the ladder and do not lean over too far. Place feet evenly on the center line of the ladder. Only pick fruit within a safe reach. Do not pick on bins or any other elevated objects. There should always be 3 points of contact with the ladder: 1 hand and 2 feet. As a guide, the hips should be lower than the top rung of the ladder. Do not stand at a height where you only have 2 points of contact, or your hips are higher than the top rung of the ladder. Do not use ladders that are bent, broken, or cracked. Only use a ladder that is not damaged. If your ladder is damaged, report it to the supervisor and use an undamaged ladder. Always use the toilets provided by the orchard, and always wash your hands with soap after using the toilets. And use the toilets in the correct manner. If you see a snake in the orchard, move away from the snake. Alert all other workers around you. Contact the supervisor immediately. Do not try to kill or interfere with the snake.